Welcome to my garden. So I figured I'd show everybody around since no one's really seen it in person yet, and I'm pretty proud of it. It took a little while to put together, but I'm trying to actually grow something this year that might be edible or at least pretty. So I'm going to take you around real quick and show you what I have. So over here, this is a succulent planter I had last year. I got a little bald patch in the middle right there, so I patched it with some elephant bush, and that seems to be coming back decently. It's holding with toothpicks right now, which is kind of silly, but it's in a good afternoon sun corner, so it seems to be enjoying that. Down here, this is a planter I got last year, and I just have the top filled with some Dusty Miller. I overwintered. It's a little funky looking, but it's the only place it could really work. And then this was just a filler plant, so there's 3 of those in there filling in the holes. Down here I have snapdragons, and I think it's called ageratum. It's just that blue fluffy plant right there. Over here is a columbine, one that at a church dance actually for being the youngest person at the table, so youth does have its perks. More of that filler plant. Over here is a orange mint. Down here is a basil that I rooted, so it seems to be going okay. That's from my old basil plant last year that got some kind of fungus wilt, so I cut that off before it went down with the ship. This was an impulse buy from King Soopers. It's an herb basket with about, I think I counted 10 different herbs. Some of them got choked out, but the others are doing okay. There's, I want to say apple mint, chocolate mint in the back. I think that's a geranium right here. I have no idea what this guy is. There's some sage and a couple other different kinds of mints. Over here, this is one of the few seed operations I had going on. I'm going to try and get some lettuce going. So we have microgreens on top, 3 kinds of lettuce, I think butter, butter leaf I want to say, butter, yeah, something like that. Red leaf lettuce, and then romaine in the back. These are just those little miracle-gro pods because I'm terrible with seeds, so didn't feel like messing with that this year. And then there's 2 cilantros and a spinach in the back. This is a blushing turtle geranium that was looking kind of sorry at the plant sale, so I thought I'd try and bring it back, and it seems to be doing okay. It had some gnats in it before. This is my basil pot this year. I have Greek basil, purple basil, and that's marjoram in the back there. I had another kind of basil, but it didn't do so well, so that's why there's a bald spot. This is catnip I have growing for my kitties. And then there's some cat mints in the back too, because I had that last year and it seemed to like this arrangement. And then over here are my succulents. I've got all kinds of hens and chicks and rock alpines in here. This was just an impulse buy from a plant sale I went to. And I'm not entirely sure what each of them is. I know they're all different subtypes and that most of them are the type that puts off its chicks and then dies. Like especially this one with the flower here, I think that does that. So it'll be a experiment to see what becomes of them once they once the central plant dies. Up here is a bougainvillea I bought. It's just up there for looks. This far side is getting stripped bare by this wind. It's really harsh on my mellow. So I might end up giving this to my mother and getting something a little more durable because it's really windy in this corner. But it's pretty in the meantime. These guys here are kind of fun. This is just, forgot what it's called. It's like Coraboca or something like that. It's just a trailing fake petunia kind of deal. And these little planters are from the Lakeside collection, so super cheap and kind of cute, so I'm pleased with these. Let me see if I can find one with a flower on it. Yeah, you can see here they've got these little petunia-like flowers, and they like full sun, so they've been pretty happy here thus far. And then this one here is kind of a crapshoot, because I kind of grossly overestimated how much sun the balcony gets, so it only really gets 4 or 5 hours of morning sun right here, but this is my vegetable patch. So I started these guys yesterday, and I have along the back rainbow quinoa, so we'll see how that goes. They get pretty tall. Snap peas that will trail up here, and then a cherry tomato, we'll just have to see if that works out. I've never tried growing a tomato from seed. And then down here we have a sweet pepper, a straight cucumber, and then over here is chives. So again, these just got started yesterday, most of them in miracle-gro seed pods because I'm lazy. And if I have my druthers, this was supposed to be centered, but ideally I would like these guys to, there's some extensions that go on the trellis. I would like it to be able to climb this, at least for the snap peas. I think that'd be really cool. Over here is this really sorry looking little purple basil that got leggy inside that I haven't pruned back yet, so we'll just have to deal with that. It's just looking kind of sad, but I'm going to try and get it a little bushier. And then last but not least, this is kind of my quarantine slash hospice ward here. These are some plants that were in the herb planter that kind of got choked out, so I'm trying to bring them back on their own. There's a thyme in there. I can't remember if that's lemon thyme or something else. None of them are labeled. And then I want to say this little guy here is oregano, I think, maybe? So, well, I'm going to try and bring those back. No guarantees of success. And in terms of other stuff, I just have these little solar lights. There's a house finch nest up there, and I think everybody's fledge, I'm not sure. And then just assorted doohickeys for my own amusement. So thank you for stopping by. Bye.